It was one of those days when you just don't want to go to work, but you have to because the bills have to get paid. So you get up, you make some breakfast, you grab your things, and you head out the door. It looks like one of those houses where they film the home improvement shows. You start daydreaming about how you could make that house even nicer if you bought it. You think nothing of it and you go back to your work. But then your phone starts to ring. You answer, and you ask, "Hello, maybe you could put a pool in the backyard or a nice deck." And you get so caught up in your thoughts that you don't hear your phone ringing. And you think to yourself, wow, I'd love to live in a house like that. On the way to work, you pass by this really nice looking house. And then you get to work, you sit at your desk and you start thinking about that house again. When you finally look up, you see that you have a missed call from an unknown number. And you say, "What are you talking about? I don't own any hunting hues." And the person on the other end hangs up. "Finally I got him. But where do you go? Where do you hide?" And then a voice on the other end says, "Hello, is this the owner of the red hunting hues?" They ask, "Hello, is this the owner of the red hunting hues?" And you say, "No, I don't own a hunting hues." And you know that they're gonna come back and they're gonna kill you, because they said that they were gonna kill you. You stay there for hours until you finally calm down, because if they weren't, they wouldn't be able to hit their target. "Who is this?" And then they just hang up. You shake your head and you go back to work. You think it's weird that someone would call you and ask if you own a hunting hues. But then later that day, you get another call, and it's the same person. They start yelling, "How can you not own the red hunting hues? I saw you take the key out of the lockbox." And then the person on the other end starts to get angry. You open it and there's no one there. You think it's just some weird prank. But then you get another call and it's the same person. And you tell the person that they have the wrong number, but the person on the other end doesn't believe you. And then you start to get scared because you never took any key out of a lockbox. And you start to scream because you're scared. They start to threaten you. And they say that they're gone, "Nah, come to your house and kill you." And then you hear a knock at the door, and then they start to laugh. They start laughing hysterically. And you can hear them talking to someone else. You can hear them say, "Got him." And then you start to run for your life because you know that they're coming to kill you. You run into your bedroom and you hide under the bed. When you come out from under the bed, you see that there's a red hunting hues on your pillow. And you know that you're not safe, because the person who owns the red hunting hues is after you. And now they have a red hunting hues, and you know that they're good at hunting. So now you're trapped in your house with a killer who is waiting for you to come out so they can end your life.